And just like that, we back.
We've got to have money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? Welcome, 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 welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Look, I'm out here throwing it up already. Throwing it up already. It's NFL Week 7. The script. I'm your host, Trot Wham on Twitter. Who-Bangin Sports Talk. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. And yeah, I'm up in this thing. I'm trying to fix my stuff. I don't know what type of layout I got going on right here. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody hopping in here with us, tuning in here live, rewatching, doing it up with us. That's all love. We appreciate you. And y'all been holding us down all summer long, all year long. We've been giving y'all new shows, new things to come as well. The NBA is right down the corner. We talking NFL today, of course. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of games. I obviously just told y'all what play I'm on right there. You feel me? So it is what it is there. So we're gonna talk about the games that I I got action on, and I am going to be making additions. I actually like this card today. It's a lot of unexpected moving parts here. That's kind of when I do like to kind of unload on what I believe in here. So I don't want to be a little shy today. I do only have one play that I locked in, so I'm going to be totally transparent with y'all. But I'll tell you, I definitely think I have more plays. I know I'm gonna be making more plays here, just based off of this card here. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into this game. We're gonna start off with just a few games that I do have action on. Let's talk about that. We could do a recap as well, but there's no need for that right now. There's no need to do a recap. Let's go right into this Atlanta. Atlanta against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers are at the house. Atlanta, now they got to play outside. This is toward the second half of their season where it starts to get a little tricky for Atlanta, man. They start to have to play a little bit more outside. Starting to, it's not going to be as easy as the first half where they kind of start to blow it, where they blew it pretty much to start this year off. And I blame a lot to do with the quarterback play, of course, and then we talk about the decision making with Arthur Blank, not Arthur Blank. Well, yeah, we start off with the top down Arthur Blank, and then we go down to Arthur Smith. But the last week loss with against the Washington Commanders, that was a tough one for us. Took us right to the chin. We were on the money line with the Falcons. That was a terrible loss right there for me. Washington, I expect them to kind of pass as good as they did. They really passed pretty well against the defense that I actually have a lot high expectations for. Shout out to EQ being the first one up in here, man. We appreciate you, bro. I just threw the whole shit up in there. Oh, one wrong right there. Appreciate you, bro, for hopping in here with us. But yeah, man, like the last game, I didn't expect the Washington to throw the ball as efficient as they did. So I kind of gave them a little bit credit there. Obviously, offense was terrible for the Falcons. And you're looking at this team that they're going up against today. Their defense is pretty top tier, especially towards the red zone. This team is one of the better teams in the red zone, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're number one, not just one of the best. They're number one in the red zone, only holding opponents to about 23% in the red zone as far as Tampa Bay. So you got to be coming correct. This Atlanta team that can't be missing out on chances to get to the touchdowns in this game. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shit play out because their offense been trash, very weak. They're coming here in the dog spot on the road. Like I said, their second half of their season starts to get a little bit more tricky. This is kind of where it starts off with this division game here. And that being said, with the Washington playing outperforming what I thought they were going to do on the offensive side, I kind of don't want to give Atlanta too much disrespect defensively because I know the defense can always bounce back. There can be the adjustments made that they can attack in this particular matchup. And I think they are more equipped to play a certain type of style, a defense against Baker Mayfield rather than against Eric Bieniemy and Sam Howell and those the guys that they had there that was just busting on them. I just really feel that now there are Definitely better weapons. Definitely better weapons on Tampa Bay. They have Mike Evans. They got guys over there. And let's go over this injury report as well. Because the injury report this time around is definitely key. Obviously, you don't have as much injuries though for Tampa Bay. Vita Vera is questionable with a foot injury. That is something that's notable. Derek Pitts, cornerback hamstring, he is questionable as well. But I believe he did practice, if I'm not mistaken. So he should be a little bit straight. Baker gonna be good. He's probable. Pretty much that's it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else you already knew about Chase Edmonds and things of that nature. So they not as hurt as this Atlanta team, but they all the guys that's for Atlanta, they're all on IRs. We already know they're out. So we know what we're gonna get with this Atlanta team. So it's nothing necessarily to even speak on that on the on the points where it comes to the injury report. I just threw that all the way out. So now let's talk about the Atlanta on the ATS trends. Everybody already know they went in 5 ATS. They're not really doing that good on that spot. They are 3-3 straight up. And this is a very important game because it's a division game. We do know what happened on Thursday. Atlanta does have another opportunity to get back into this driver's seat in this division. This is a tough game and a real important game based off of them having a better record, slightly not a better record, but play more games than Tampa Bay, and this could give them the third loss that they need to keep them having the tiebreaker with Tampa Bay and on top of this division here. So I think Atlanta has to win this game just based off of that. Now, this is a game that can change the trajectory of the season quickly as possible because you're going to probably fire the coach. You're going to do a lot of different moving things after you don't come up to this game. So I think this is just a big game for the coaching staff. It's a big game for the players, not necessarily all the young players. Bijan going to be straight. All the other players going to be straight. But I'm just saying more slow. We know about Desmond Ritter. They really riding high on him. You see the reason why I put the thumbnail as well with the boy Henny in the background. Arthur has to know this is his job on the line. This is his job on the line. I don't even want Atlanta to win this game, honestly, though. I'm only taking them in the teaser spot because we're getting a +3 with Atlanta. I think this is a good opportunity to get the good spot with the teaser here. So I'm laying with the Falcons on a teaser against the Buccaneers. And I think that it's a good spot though. I think it's a good spot just based off of you just getting the 3. You're getting to add the 6 to the teaser, so you're getting 9 points. Just a good enough number for you to feel confident in their defense to keep them in this game. Not necessarily just the offense, just mostly the defense should be able to get us in this number. And I think they are going to make those adjustments defensively to make that bounce back there. So I am going to just rock in with the Falcons. I'm gonna lock in on one on teaser though. Again, I'm not taking them straight up like we did last week. We're not doing that. Now that I'm talking here, I do got my boy LJ from H Town up in here. If he's ready, I'm gonna just make sure I slide him in here all the way. Slide it. It's only right. And now y'all give him a big round of applause, my boy. And look how I got him. I got him on the side and shit. That's crazy, bro. What's up with you, my boy?
Top of the morning, Wham. You already
Yeah,
know,
man.
bro.
We up in this motherfucker, bro. What's up with it, dog?
Hey, chilling, man. Trying to get this cash. You know how we do. NBA season
Yeah,
Tuesday. So
right
hey,
here.
it's locked in. It's time to lock in.
Yeah, hey, don't even worry about it. Take the Lakers. Don't even worry about it. Y'all should already know what y'all gonna hear from me. Y'all may just want to hear the props because we gonna have more money on the props, but I'm on the Lakers, y'all. Don't even worry about that shit. Y'all should already know. Don't even think too hard about it. They're gonna get the revenge. They're not gonna lose 5 fucking games in a row to this team, bro. We ain't losing 5 fucking games in a row. It's not going out like that. Just sorry, y'all. Ring night over with. All right, so I didn't even have to go there. I didn't even have to go there. All right, so yeah, I guess I gonna be a homer again here. I guess I'm a homer again, bro. I'm on the Falcons, but I only took them on a teaser. I am on a teaser. Now, this is a teaser right here, so y'all obviously know the other 2 games that I'm going to be talking about and where I'm finding here. But I took Falcons at +9 with the teaser there at +153 team teaser here. I'm rocking with this to start off my action, and we're gonna break it down all the way down. So anything on that Falcons game, bro? Against the Bucks. What you think about that game, bro? Like, you have anything in this game that you want to highlight or anything?
Yeah, I've already bet Bijan Robinson over three and a half receiving yards, minus 114. He's hit this number 5 out of 6 game. He's averaging 4 receptions on the season. And Alvin Kamara had 13 receptions versus the Bucks, and he's out the backfield. And the two next running backs have the second highest usage receptions out of the backfield is Saquon Barkley and Bijan Robinson. So I think Bijan gets 4 receptions today. That's the only bet I got because both of these teams are pretty much ass in my opinion. I don't trust neither quarterback. Desmond Ritter hasn't won a road game yet, so why am I going to trust that he's going to win a road game today? I'm going to have to see it, but I'm not interested in any one of these teams. The Falcons are your team. You see what I'm saying? So
right,
I just took BJ Robinson because I think he's going to get the most usage out in this game for the Falcons side.
For sure. Yeah, we can keep it like that. I like Bijan anytime touchdown too today as well, but I'm gonna stay away from all that. I'm gonna stick only with the Falcons at the +9. Just hope that the defense keep them in the number. Offense, I don't expect it to be that good. Like you said, Desmond Ritter weak as fuck on the road. All the shit. I expect Arthur Blank to be fired if they lose the game. I just believe that they have enough defensively to keep this Bucks team down. And let's talk about the Bucks offensively. They're not nothing to be scared of or anything. They're only averaging about what 18 points per game.
Yep.
Yeah, 18 points per game. Both of these teams are averaging shit. You know what I'm saying? 16 and a half, 18 points per game. But the thing is that I believe that, based off of just what we've seen so far, you know what I mean? It just gives me a little more of an edge there. And it's the reason why we did lock in with the Falcons to win the division. This is the game I'm kind of doubling down on that because I do have them to win the division. I do expect things to continue to fall flat for the Saints, and it just kind of be more of a layup for the Falcons. Like everything else is collapsing in the South. They're the only team that has some sort of competence, even though we know that they're gonna be bounced early as fuck if they do make the playoffs, all that good shit, whatever. Whatever. So it is what it is there. But I think they can make trades, find somebody, maybe Justin Fields, Kyler Murray, whatever, somehow, some way, get some type of long shot shit there, whoever. Woo, appreciate you, man. Top of the morning with you, man. We appreciate you. Yeah, but that's what I'm rocking with, though. I'm rocking with just that. And my boy rocking with Bijan with the props there, and that's how we doing it on that one. So the next game here, bro, we got two quarterbacks that ain't never started damn life. We got the damn Las Vegas Raiders going out there to Chicago. This game is one of the interesting games to me, man. I think this game is one of the most interesting games because we have some crazy scenarios here. I definitely want to attack the props against this Bears defense. We know this defense is historically bad, just not good at all. Especially when it comes to running backs getting receptions. The only thing is I haven't been able to see or find the Josh Jacobs receptions prop because we cashed with the Antonio Gibson a couple weeks ago. And it really made sense based off of just what they've been giving up to running backs. We made that point. We made it adamant. We talked about it. And it's the same stats, bro. You know what I'm saying? We already cashed with it. It's the same stats. They're not allowing us to. I don't even see this shit. I don't even see Josh Jacobs receptions.
You don't? I got it. I bet it the other day, yesterday.
Okay, where that shit at, bro?
It's over 22 and a half receiving yards. I bet online.
Okay, so let me hop on bet online, bro, because that's the only place I didn't check. Say no more.
Yeah, over 22 and a half receiving yards. He hit it 3 out of 6 games, so he should cash it. And he's hit it all 3 road games this year. So.
And I like that based off of what they've been doing, what they've been just allowing. And then you got a new quarterback in. What's the most thing? Y'all seen check down Carr on Thursday. Y'all don't think they're going to just spoon feed these two quarterbacks, bro? That for sure will. It's only right. So I definitely like the Josh Jacobs. That's the only bet I didn't make, though. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to lock that one in. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know I'm making more bets through the show. I gotta holler at my people. I gotta see what's up here. I ain't trying to make no mistakes.
Yeah.
You feel me? We trying to win. We ain't trying to do this shit for no cap. This is not, you know what I'm saying? We really trying to win chili, bro. We not playing no game. So yeah, so all right. So when it comes to Josh Jacobs, I don't see that shit. They didn't.
It's not on you?
They're not giving me. I'm looking on Bet Online, everything. Maybe it's just some me shit, bro. I gotta go. Okay, I could go to Boyd. Let me check Boyd, bro. I'm gonna do Boyd real quick, but at the same time, I'm gonna let my boy talk more on this one. I kind of talked enough, and then I do like the Bears here. I think that they find a way to get their offense to be a little bit more helpful without just adjusting Fields, things start to work a little bit. I think, like I said earlier in the show, there are going to be more things that we expect to happen, and there are going to be things that we shouldn't see that we probably won't ever see. And I think that this game has that written all over, just based off of just the inconsistencies. We're on quarterback, we don't know what to expect there, all that shit. So, yeah, I like the Bears. I'm gonna kick it to my boy LJ. Talk to him, bro.
Yeah, you just mentioned both quarterbacks probably dealing with backups. Garoppolo's injured, Justin Fields is injured as well. So when you're dealing with that, you expecting the score to go low. I mean, how you expect backup quarterbacks to put up points? That's just not a realistic idea, in my opinion. Both teams are under 30 time of possession, so they're not keeping the ball. Turnovers, Bears 2+ turnovers, 5 of their last 6 games. The Raiders have had a turnover in every single game. They have 12 total. So two teams are just sloppy, and they're both giving up more points than they score. So both are minus, 30 plus in point differential. The Bears give up a lot of sacks, ranked 30th in sacks allowed. They've only 20 points or less 4 out of the last 6 games. So this could be an under game for sure, but I'm not going to bet that. I just going to stick to Josh Jacobs' receiver yards because I believe the backup quarterback for the Bears are going to have to rely on Josh Jacobs, to get out of the backfield, get some yards, be his little safety net. But as far as picking a side, bro, I'm completely off because I can't trust any one of these quarterbacks at all.
Yeah, I feel exactly how you feel as well, my brother. And then at the end of the day, it really just makes the most sense, bro, just to stick with the Josh Jacobs receiving yards. And you're right. I'm looking for receptions. They're not giving me receptions, but they are giving me receiving yards. I do have I think Boyd is giving a better number at -110. So we're gonna have the -110, 24.5. That's gonna be an official bet for me and you, bro. I
Yeah.
like that one a lot, bro. That's the one I'm gonna have to go with there because I can't get the receptions right now, and I ain't gonna waste my time.
Yeah,
And
just take the
Bet
receiving
Online right
yards.
now is giving you -121. If you have to do that, say no more. But you can get the Boyd or FanDuel at -110 at the same number there. So you could do the same thing, get it at Boyd or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? So I like that a lot. So I'm definitely with you on that. I'm about to lock that shit in right now, bro.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, bro. So I mean, I'll let you kick it as well. I do got the Bills on this teaser as well, so we could keep that going. Finish this teaser off. I like the Bills too. So I just think that the Bills going to hold down. Obviously, we know that Josh Allen will make mistakes. He will throw the ball to the other team. He's going to do that. There will be turnovers for the Bills, but their defense and offense is just going to be outplaying the Patriots, and they're going to win by more than 2 points. So adding them is more not necessarily an easier ad. I just feel like it gives you a little bit more. It gives me a little bit more confidence based off of the teams that I am picking. Out of the two out of the 3 are division games, and I think those are having more emphasis in the details. You know what I'm saying, on how to beat their opponent, and they come into the season wanting to beat their division. You know what I'm saying, wanting to win the division first. Like there's steps in the process, and I really think that these are attainable goals for the Falcons and the Bills, and this is a teaser that does correlate with my futures because I do have the Bills to win their division. I have the Falcons to win the division. I don't have the Bears. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the Bears to win the division. I got the Lions. It's solid. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah. So this is how we rocking here. I'm adding the Bills as the last leg to the teaser. And yeah, anything on that game if you want to talk about that, LJ, Bills going at the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm on the Bills first half, -4.5. The Patriots cannot put up any offense whatsoever. They're one of the worst teams in the NFL. Mac Jones is ass. We already know 13 straight against the spread. He's lost as a dog. Patriots are 1-6 since 2021 against the spread as a home dog. So I think Buffalo is going to take care of business. And Josh Allen owns Buffalo, especially on the road. He's had 2+ touchdowns in all 4 road games in his career versus the Patriots. And I took the over 1.5 touchdowns, and I parlayed it with Buffalo to win at +120. That's my prop bet. And I'm on Buffalo first half -4.5. I'm not worried about the full game. They should win to cover the spread, but I'm not going to trust it. Let's just trust what Buffalo works damage. That's in the first half because the Patriots are only averaging 5 points in the first half. Buffalo's averaging 15. So easy bet for me. Buffalo, first half -4.5. Josh Allen over 1.5 touchdowns minus 106. Parlay with the Buffalo to win the game at plus 120.
I like that a lot, bro. I like that a lot. Shout out to my dog, LJ, you know what I'm saying, from H-Town. Coming through with you. Heat, man, that he always come through with, bro. I think we on the same page. We are definitely on the same page with that one. These next few games, I have really smaller edges on. So I don't have as stronger edges than what we already talked about. So again, we are on both on Josh Jacobs, 24.5 receiving yards. I did lock in this teaser as well at plus 150. And my dog LJ, he did tell you guys he likes the Bills. And I forgot the props that you just mentioned. Just that fast.
Josh Allen over 1.5 touchdowns.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I just had that shit too. I just had it too. I just had because I was like, oh, it goes low with my fantasy. I just thought about this shit. All right, so and then yeah, man. So we rocking like that. I'm just keep it like that. We're gonna do a recap later on. And yeah, so what do you really want to go in? It's not that many. It's not as many early games as there have been. So we are getting a smaller slate of early games, but what other game do you really have your eye on, bro? That's maybe interesting. That Detroit Baltimore game is pretty interesting as well, but I don't really have an edge there. I just going to sit back and watch that as a fan. Maybe have some fantasy players and shit like that. That's pretty much how I'm approaching that. But anything you have on that game or any other game you want to talk about, bro?
I was leaning St. Brown in that game. Receiving yards, I think it's at 74, over 73.5 receiving yards, but I haven't locked it in. I was just looking at it, trying to get the numbers, but that's going to be a good game. Either one of those teams can win. Detroit plays well on the road, especially as a dog. Baltimore's been playing well as well, but as a home favorite, they're not too shabby. I think it was a stat that they said Harbaugh has a winning record as a dog at home, but I don't think so, bro. My numbers say that they don't play well home as a dog. So I didn't take a side. I will lean the under, but both these teams been putting on points the last 3 games. So that trend is contradicting to me. But I did jump on another game, a prop, the Cleveland Colts game. Cleveland secondary is ferocious. And they've only allowed one quarterback to pass for 200 yards on them in 5 games.
Yeah, they're number one in opponents' completions too at 51%. They're the shit.
I jumped on Gardner Minshew under 198 passing yards. Cleveland, like I said, has only allowed one quarterback to hit that number. Their pass defense is excellent. You can't complete no passes on them. They're going to get you off the field. You're going to have to run on them and then set up the play action to fool them. But you can't fool them for the most part because they got a pass rush with Myles Garrett and the defensive line. So I think Minshew's going to have trouble today. We don't know if Deshaun Watson's coming back. That's an iffy on offense. But as far as their defense, I believe they can hold Gardner Minshew to under 200 yards passing. So that's one of the props I made in that game as well. A couple more props. Let me see. Oh, the Rams. And who the Rams play today?
Pittsburgh. They play Pittsburgh. Yeah, there you go.
Pittsburgh gives up a lot of passing yards too. They give up 300 yards passing on the road. The only other teams to do that is Denver and Chicago. Matthew Stafford over 259 passing yards, minus 113 is what I'm on. He's thrown for 303 out of his last 4 games. Cooper Kupp over 94.5 receiving yards, minus 114 because he's averaging 168 receiving yards in the 2 games that he's came back. And like I just mentioned, the Steelers have allowed 5 receivers to get 8 receptions and 126 yards as an average. So I think Stafford gets those passing yards, and I think Cooper Kupp gets his receiving yards because I think that's too low. 94.5. You're telling me he's not going to get 100 receiving yards when he's had 168 the last 2? So I believe those 2 props are my money for me. As far as a side, I didn't take a side. I don't want to trust any of that because usually when I'm on a prop, I'm not on a side for the most part. I don't like to
like that.
But those 2 are their props for me. And the Sunday night game, Miami and Philly, gonna be another good game as well. Let me see. Let me get to it. Miami and Philly. I took Tua over 1.5 touchdowns because he's averaging 2. And I took Tyreek to get a touchdown. So I took that as a parlay. On the other side, I got Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia Eagles over 1.5 field goals because he's averaging 3 field goals at home, which is number 1 in the NFL. And I believe if Philly's going to have a chance to win this game, they're going to have to put up points on Miami because Miami puts up points. So,
Factual
yeah,
facts.
this could go over, but let's just trust the guys that have been consistently doing what they're doing. Tua, over 1.5 touchdowns. Versus, my wife
They're like,
jumping
hey
up.
man, hey, fuck that shit. You doing?
She must be up. But yeah, those are my props in that game. I'm leaning Miami to win the game for sure. I believe Miami can win
Okay,
this game. But Philly
I
can
feel you.
too. It's a home game. They're coming off a loss. So we'll see what happens with that. But let
Right,
me
right,
take
right,
this
right.
call right
No,
quick. Go
you
on,
can
handle
pick
your
that up.
business.
Yeah, pick that up, bro. Pick that up. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, it's all good. We got the chat too. We gonna go up in here. Are they going crazy in the chat as well? Shout out to Rue Rizza. He over here hitting it in. He said he had to look up who this boy was last night. Adam, yeah, I know some of these guys we don't know who the hell they are. They just random. Adams and Jacobs anytime touchdown parlay. I like that too. Adams and Jacobs. I mean, the thing about Adams though is that we know we know that the we know that the he's kind of disgruntled. We know he's kind of disgruntled. He's been talking a little bit like, he ain't doing it for that one ass win. He trying to do it for greatness and all that shit. So kind of throws a little temper in their scheme and all that stuff as well. So I think it kind of keep it simple. So, it may be a little alluding to those two guys, pretty much get a bulk of the control and all that shit. But shout out to that. My boy said DraftKings got it at -110 as well. Shout out to that. Yes, we are on Jacobs receiving yards over. Historically, my boy EQ's to talk about Bill Belichick. He sucks against the Bills. I agree, my boy. You know what I'm saying? We are kind of leaning towards the Bills. I'm on the Bills -2.5, -2 on the teaser. So that's love there. And yeah, he say, what you think about this teaser? He got the Bills 3, Ravens 3, Seahawks 5.5. The only thing that I don't like too much is the Seahawks 5.5. And the reason why is because I think that Arizona always gets slept on. This is again, the divisional game. Kind of want to take it a little bit solid. As much as that said, I do like the other two ads for sure. Those are good numbers there for sure. I like that there with the Bills as well as the Ravens. But so much for that. I keep going here. My boy said the Jonathan Taylor rushing yard should be a go over. Yeah, I think that does make sense. I just pulled up those stats too. I just put up those stats there as far as what they've been doing. So you said Jonathan Taylor kind of want to keep it out the Gardner Minshew a little hands. You know what I'm saying? Try to want to keep it out of his hands. But the thing is, these boys in the trenches, they cold though. They are pretty cold in the trenches. They opposing rushing yards per play. I think per rush is about 3.5. That's the fourth lowest. Very low right there. Third best rushing yards per game, around 79 yards is what they're averaging there. Slide my boy back up in here. Mark Quell up in this motherfucker. What's up with you, Brody? Yeah, shout out to you. But my boy LJ, I know you was breaking it down. You want to finish your thoughts? Go ahead, Brand. The floor is yours, bro.
Yeah, I was just finishing off that Miami game in Philly, man. It's going to be a good game. Both these teams are top five, offensive wise for the most part. But it just depends on Jalen Hurts today, in my opinion. I think he's going to have to play a good game because they've had 7 turnovers in the last 4 games. He's been giving up the ball, throwing interceptions and things like that, just being sloppy. So today he's going to have to play a good game because Miami's a good team. We already know. And like I said, I lean over. First half over for sure. I don't know where that number is at. But I'm gonna lock in that first half over. I haven't took it yet. It's a Sunday night game, so I got time to go and lock it in later.
For
But
sure.
definitely looking at the first half over. And like I said, Tua averaging 2 touchdowns, Tyreek a touchdown. Now, Miami's wins combined record of those teams are 5-24. So they've been playing
Mhm.
some bums. Philly's been playing more competition,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
A lot of that too, bro. It's a lot of fake fluff out here too.
Yeah, yeah. So Philly can win this game. Miami could win this game. Haven't took a side. I'm gonna watch it like you just say, sit back and watch because Detroit, Baltimore, Miami, Philly are probably the 2 most high anticipated games today.
For
So
sure.
just
Yeah,
sit back
yeah,
and
yeah.
watch.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. No, and that's the thing. That's my thing too. So Philadelphia, the Jets, the Rams, the Commanders, Tampa Bay, Kirk Cousins, Mac Jones. So let's go over this list again. They played Mac Jones, Kirk Cousins, Tampa Bay with the boy Baker.
Mm-hmm.
They played Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? Then they played the boy Matthew Stafford. You know what I'm saying? They damn near got out of that one alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? On some bullshit though. So then you talk about they lost to the boy. They lost to the boy Zach Wilson. So all right, boom. You go to this team, Tua, he going crazy. Tua going crazy. Let's talk about it. Tua going crazy than everybody we just named. Tua is going crazy. Historically numbers. But he only going up against some bullshit though. If you think about the defense that he going up against, he's going some bullshit. There's some crazy shit. Look, here we go. Carolina got some good pass rush though. They do got good pass rush. They do got good pass rush. I think one of the top tier pass rush, if I'm not mistaken. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find that out right fucking now while we're talking there. But they definitely got solid pass rush. So that is what it is there. So they did that. They played against the Jets. I mean the Giants. They weak. We already know their defense is historically bad, just as bad as the Bears. All that shit. They trash. So then they played the Buffalo. Buffalo did what they had to do. They won that game. We already know what happened against Denver, 70 piece. Then we had the Belichick game. That game was a low game. It was a slow game. They controlled the game. You know what I'm saying? They still won, but they based off of Mac Jones. He sucked. All right. So then we go to the Chargers. The Charger game was a close game, right? That was a close game. It was the first game, so you kind of get the jitters out and all that stuff. So you're thinking about all those things. I'm going into this game like, man, Miami about to put the pause on these boys. They might drop a 60 piece on these boys.
Oh,
you know they might go crazy on. I don't know if do that. I'm just going crazy. What the fuck I'm talking about? What the fuck? Wait a minute. 60? Nah, I ain't maybe not 60. That's a joke.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
They could get the 40 though, 35, 40.
For sure they could get the 40 though, bro. They could get the 40 though. I think they so let's go over the injury report here. So this game is actually fun to break down though. If you think about it, this game is actually fun. Coaching will be a chess match. And the thing is that you know that there's gonna be a lot of fucking gambling going on in this game. That's why I love this game, because there's a lot of gambling going on in this game. They're gonna be gambling like a motherfucker. That shit funny. Yep. That shit is hilarious, EQ. That shit is hilarious. They're gonna be gambling like a motherfucker. This is a gambling show, y'all. The script is here. They will be gambling. That is on the script. That is on the script. Both of these coaches will be gambling. So we have Jeff Wilson. He's probably playing. We know that Connor Williams, the offensive lineman, groin is having an issue there. Think he is en route to play. He practiced. Xavier Howard practiced. I think he's solid. He's nursing a groin injury as well. Both of those guys looking solid coming back in. And that's for the Miami Dolphins. Looking on the other side, the notable ones I want to talk about, Devontae Smith. He's hamstring. He's going to be probable here, most likely in. Rashad Penny is questionable. And Jalen Carter, questionable. And Darius Slade, probable. Darius Slade, probable. Sidney Brown, probable as well. So they got Lane Johnson. I mean, probable. We need to talk about Lane Johnson for sure. He's definitely big time. He's probable. Dallas Goedert, probable as well. So then, those are notable injuries there.
That means they're probably going to play.
And so one of my homies, man, he talked about this shit last week. He said, man, when Lane Johnson out, we suck. You know what I'm saying? We done. We cooked. And you know what I'm saying? He kind of like, damn, like, I kind of understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that once AD is out, the defense is gone. It's over with. Lakers is on. Call it quits. It's over. And that's it. Or if he's just mentally gone, it's over with too. So, that's a whole another thing. But yeah, so I think that this game is kind of like, we see the opposite. We see the opponents of the two. We kind of got to not just judge that and just think about the environment. I just think that Miami has a good chance of playing pretty well this game. I'm not necessarily sure about the situation. Matter of fact, I could pull that up right now. Miami, this situation here, this is not a bad spot for them. It's not necessarily a bad spot. It's just an outside game. And it's a little bit maybe a colder weather. I think this will be a cold game. That is one of the things about this game that's going to be interesting, right? Isn't it going to be what's the stadium called here? I forgot what the stadium called.
Lincoln something. I forgot. Lincoln Financial. I think Lincoln Financial. If I'm not mistaken, Lincoln Financial.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right, bro. For sure. But
Yeah,
yeah, man, like yeah, so it's a tricky game though, bro. This is a tricky game. I really
it is.
anticipate and being very interesting. And yeah, man, it's a great game to break down. I love breaking this game down. I just don't feel like betting it though. I don't feel like betting it. But if I am betting, if I have anything that I'm really strong on, I think it's Miami they're gonna score. So team total Miami, they're averaging 37 points per game, number one. We seen them give up worse. We seen them give up to worse teams.
Hmm.
We seen the Eagles give up to worse teams. Why shouldn't I be on this? I should be on this. So I'm most likely I'm going to be on this. You know what I'm saying?
What's the team total, Miami? What is it at?
Team total is well, the full game total is at 51.5. So just not knowing the team total, I can only imagine it being around 25, 26, something around there.
Okay.
I think that's solid. They
Yeah.
37 up. They
Yeah.
37 up today. I think they could go 45, like you said. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with them doing that at all. So I think that is a game that I kind of want to converse and have a conversation dialogue. We will start doing more Discord games, Discord live shows because I'm off work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just start doing Discord shit because I'm watching the games. People
Hmm.
want to know what live bets I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be a part of this whole shit. Sometimes we can't tweet out all the fucking shit we on, bro. I just can't
Yeah.
do this. It's just I do all type of shit. I be at work talking to my damn coworkers. They be
Yeah.
tripped out. Like I be betting right in front of them. Like they be tripped out. Like so,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
do this shit really for real. So I can't really give y'all everything. But if we on Discord, y'all get more tapped in with it. So it is what it is. We're gonna start doing more of that, and we're gonna have a Discord show along with that shit so people have the chance to hop in here, do what they want to do, show y'all face, talk it up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Maybe some hoes gonna hop on here, shake their ass. I don't know. We never know. We never know what's gonna happen on here. We never know what's gonna happen. Who knows? But
Yeah.
yeah, so I appreciate everybody for hopping in here. I definitely don't want to drag y'all on. My boy LJ hopping here early as hell with me, man. Any of these games that you want to break down or you want to recap and let the people know you on, obviously we are both on Josh Jacobs over 24.5 reception yards. They just been giving up points and receiving yards to opposing running backs as far as them. The Bears, we're gonna keep going on that. Uh, as far as the um, teaser that I'm on as well, I took the Falcons, Bills, and the Bears +9 with the Bears and Falcons, -2 with the Bills, +150 with the 3-team teaser. And then yeah, man, that's my action right there. Shout out to everybody in this motherfucker. Don Player, Marquez, my boy said he's sorry, man. He on that under. I ain't mad at you, bro. Lane Johnson is in. My boy said he's in. 2 players ruled out. Blankensham, Roy. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. We don't care about that shit. And then yeah, shout out to my boy Marco. He said the NBA is back. We will make an announcement soon about what we're doing with the NBA. I got it. Like I said, we will be doing Discord. That's another show we will be doing. But you know what I'm saying, along with the NFL, we make the tweak here with the NFL show, but we will keep this Sunday shit cracking because y'all loving it. Y'all up in here. We got 11 people up in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all do it up. Make sure y'all follow my dog, LJ from H-Town. Again, I'm about to pass to him. The floor is yours, brother. What you want to end the people off with, man?
Yeah, I just want to do a little recap on a couple props and sides that I'm on. Matthew Stafford over 259.5 passing yards, -113. Cooper Kupp over 94.5 receiving yards, -114. You already mentioned Josh Jacobs over. I got 22.5, but I endorsed the 24.5 receiving yards. He's hit this number all 3 road games. I'm looking at an interesting one too. Tyler Lockett, Seattle playing the Cardinals today. I'm going to take his over 55.5 receiving yards because he has the number 1 target and the most receiving receptions on the team. Him and Metcalf are right there receiving yards, but the fact that he's averaging 94 receiving yards, he had 94 receiving yards his last game, averaging 74 his last 2 games. And the Cardinals give up receiving yards to receivers, averaging 188 receiving yards allowed to the wide receiver their last 5 games. So I believe Tyler Lockett has a good game today versus that Arizona defense that's banged up in the secondary. So just remember that. Josh Allen, of course, 2 touchdowns plus Buffalo to win, +120. We're on Gardner Minshew under 198.5 passing yards versus
Yes, sir.
Cleveland's stout pass defense, just immaculate right now. You
Right.
can't pass on them.
Top one on the
Another
opponent.
nugget we have right here. Denver and Green Bay today. They play today. We're going to take A.J. Dillon over 36.5 rushing yards, -112. He's hit this number his last 2 road games, and Denver gives up 147 yards on the ground. So I believe A.J. Dillon will get a lot of uses today, and he can get those rushing yards, man. And as you know, B.J. Robinson, over 3.5 receiving yards, -114. He's hit it 5 out of the 6 games he's played. He's averaging 4 receptions on the season. So, and of course, Buffalo first half, -4.5 is my biggest bet early. And of course, we're going to be looking for Miami to try to hold off.
I see that 24.5. 24.5. I like that look a lot. I like the look a lot. 24.5 with Miami. I think they get to at least what they average, around 37, 35, 6, something like that. So yeah, man. Great show with my dog LJ. Again, we've been on here for 40 minutes with y'all. Love everybody that's been up in here. My boy said DK is questionable. Probable
That's even better. That's even
man,
better.
Listen. Shout out to JSN. He might go crazy today. He might go crazy. Shout out to Don Player, man. He said the NBA is back. Like I said to y'all, we will have NBA news soon. We got to have the money. Gotta have the money, man. It's only fucking right. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, hopping in here with me and my dog LJ from H-Town. We're gonna end this shit off like we always do. Peace.